to Missouri rain. Clayton still burning, still running the game. OG Ruche seen it all, from backwood grows to the legal call. With Nessa by his side, yeah, they ride or die, turning dirt to gold with that third eye. Hands in the soil, biochar strong, fish shit feeding what's been growing all along. It ain't just weed, it's a way of life. Family love, no greed, no strife. Community first, yeah, the mission's clear. Grow the fire, spread the cheer. Third eye open, see the vision grow. Roots run deep when the love gon' flow. From the coast to the Midwest plains, organic flames running through my veins. Consult the growers, pass the flame. Teach them the craft, yeah, spread the name. No shortcuts, just nature's way. Clayton been doing this day by day. Living that life, no chemicals near. Sun-grown soul, the message is clear. Not just a crop, it's a movement strong. Generations blessed when the vibe stays on. It ain't just weed, it's a way of life. Family love, no greed, no strife. Community first, yeah, the mission's clear. Grow the fire, spread the cheer. Third eye open, see the vision grow. Roots run deep when the love gon' flow. From the coast to the Midwest plains, organic flames running through my veins. Call it third eye, call it fate. A little bit of love on every plate. Grow the land, feed the soul. Pass it down, let the legend roll. So when you spark, just know the name. Third Eye Organics in the growers game. West Coast hard and Missouri ground, but the love we grow gon' spread all around.
There we go. Can you hear me now? I sure hope everybody can hear me. I'm having a little bit of technical issues. We had a ice cube storm out here, and then the internet went crazy, and we've been doing what they said to do and unplugging it, plugging it back in. So hopefully it stays on. Hopefully we got a couple of awesome guests coming on tonight. We got Zach from Appalachian Moon Botanicals, and we got our very own TO fam, Nancy Wallace, Nancy's own in the house. Much appreciated for you guys taking your time to come and chit chat. I know that Zach's been growing some Nancy's own, so we're gonna get a little update on that and hear his growing technique on that. And we just wanted to bring Nancy on because a lot of us have Nancy's in our gardens this season, and I'd like to show appreciation. I know you guys all contact her and tell her thanks, and so she said come on and we get to tell her thanks in person. So I'm kind of excited. Just sharing this out here real quick for a minute. I usually do this while the intro is going on, but I didn't know if we were going to be able to come on. I definitely want to, if you guys are on the TE Organics on Facebook, we'll put it up on here too. Our very own, I know how the TO fam stands up for each other and helps out when a fellow green thumb and a really good person is having some issues in life or having some problems. We're always there with open arms and open ears. And our very own Sir Stevo could really use our help right now. He has been living somewhere for quite a long time, and the landlord is up and selling the house from out from underneath them, and they are in a desperate need to get some help to get moved. Taking a huge house down to a smaller house, and you got storage, you got lifelong possessions that none of us like to lose. I'm sure we've all lost stuff in storage. It happens. But when we can help and try, you guys know how it feels. So if you could help out Sir Steve-O and them, they've got the Grow Fam on the 20th. Let me get that up here right now. Let's send all those. Let's see. The Grow Fam has, where'd he go? Let me throw that down there. All right, let's see if you guys can see this. I'm going to put this up here so you guys can maybe see it, I hope. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I'm going to share out to everybody that's on my phone. But that's Sir Steve-O's name right there. Go hook him up. If I knew how to put this on here, I would. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'm trying to figure out how to share that. No, that's not it. Go back. There we go. Manage, donate, fundraise, giving funds, about how it works. I don't want to start a GoFundMe. Here it is. There it is right here. I'm going to type it in right here, you guys. $5 helps. I'm just telling you guys. Sir Steve-O does a lot for the TO fam. And he does a lot for a lot of us green thumbs out there across the United States, into Canada with the NOK network, the Grow Fam. Let's try and help him out. But I'm going to type this in here real quick because now I found it. Let's see. Okay, GoFundMe / No, that's not the right button. GoFundMe / Steven. And this dude doesn't want help. This dude does his own thing. But sometimes we all get kicked in the ankles. And, if you guys can find it in your heart to help him, the TO fam here at Third Eye Organics is going to put something together for him too. SEAL Seal dash. I hope I'm doing this right. I so hope that's right. Okay, let's see. .me / Steven. Okay, I think I got that right, you guys. Let's see. There it is right there. Alejandro, man, I was trying to load our pictures up. I don't do this. I have an amazing man behind the scenes. That's the man we're talking about right now. He's gonna, I gotta hold the steering wheel for a minute. He's got more important things to deal with than to worry about setting this up. He does set up the studio for us. But as the pictures, if you guys don't know Alejandro, he is a music technician, a DJ of sorts, and he did some amazing work this weekend at the concert that I was at, and I really trying to go do a show up there at his place or vice versa, which is awesome. Hidden Blessings, New Adventures. Yes, that is 100%. a shout out to FYCN Gardens. Come to the shop this weekend to help support the FICO program. And then I get to call him the very next day and tell him about a stage 4 cancer patient that has been a TO fam for quite a long time, came by, and she is well on her way to a FICO regimen. Thanks to FYCN Gardens, AOD, Clockwork Flowers, a lot of you guys, Nancy's Own, Brothers Grimm, you guys all with the Clones for Vets program and the Beans for Vets program, being able to gift some of these beans out to veterans and cancer patients and patients that need it. They do that out of the kindness of their heart, and we greatly appreciate you for doing that. Thank you. So without further ado, now that we get that, like I said, if you guys have a chance, take a screenshot of that. Think about it. Hey, I got $5 tomorrow to send. Hey, I got $10 to send. If you guys can, you can't support a better family and a better human being than Sir Steve-O. And we just got to find it in our hearts to pay it forward and help him out, because he is the kind of human, as a friend, that you could call at 3 a.m. if you have to, for whatever reason. Damn it, Gene. Jerry Bowler, Green Evening, Brian Cheney. We got the Gilded Banshee on. Hi, Christina. Danny LeGoud, what's up, buddy? Southern Carp Mafia. He is in the back. That is Appalachian Moon. We're going to see him in just a moment. We got Growing with Nancy on board. Green Evening. We'll see. I'm about to bring the guests up here in a second. You guys can hear me? Okay. Everybody can hear me? Okay. Everybody can hear me, so I hope it was something technical that was going on a minute ago when I had crummy service. We are going to bring up the one and only Nancy Wallace.
Hello. How is everybody?
Oh, yeah, I can hear your voice. That means we're going to hear Zach, too, talk about your wonderful genetics. Wonderful. Yay. How are you?
I'm good. I was explaining to him in the backstage area earlier that you can bring both of us on stage. We should all be able to hear each other, but as soon as one of us leaves, it's going to cut it off to where the host and the next guest can't hear each other. So if you want us all, you can just leave us up there, and I can turn off my camera and mic when it's time for me to go and just leave the little box sitting there.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I did. I don't know. Maybe that's what
it has to do with the coming in and out. And whenever somebody leaves, then the next two people can't hear each other. The audience can still hear everybody. You just can't talk to each other.
Gotcha. Loud and clear.
And we are streaming live over on Facebook now. I don't know, how long Facebook will let me do stuff like that, but we're doing it.
We keep pushing the envelope. We've been pushing the envelope for 30 some years now.
I know. But with all this stuff going down in November, I'm going to start like a members only group and do private webinars. And some of them will be educational and some of them will be just parties and, giveaways and fun stuff and all the stuff they don't let us do on YouTube and Facebook.
That's, I was thinking that it's something similar to Zoom where
a webinar.
It's a private invite.
Yeah, where you can have, up to 10 people on the screen, but, unlimited people to come into the room. But I have a small group, I'm small time. I don't have a huge audience. So it's just me and my friends. So we might as well have a private place to meet up and do it together.
Well, you have a big TO fam. I have so many pictures that came through this week because you know, we talked back in January, I think it was, about don't just get one season. You can get them autos, and they listen. They must have went to nancyzone.com because I got a lot of pictures, and they're coming down right now.
Yeah, I tell everybody, you don't have to wait for all the suckers. You can harvest when they plant.
Yes, and start another one.
And start over, yeah.
Start another one. So I got some beautiful pictures, but at least we'll be able to see Zach's. Let's grab Zach for a moment and say hi to him.
Yes. I just realized I didn't comb my hair for this. Sorry, y'all.
I didn't either. I just put it in a ponytail. My dad's joining us next door right here tonight. That's pretty exciting. I love getting to see my dad.
Able to
My
drive.
hair is messed up too.
That's one of the double grapes from Nancy.
Nice. I'm glad you did the stretching technique where you stretch it out as much as you can.
Yeah, down here I done the. I've still got wires on some of them.
Nice.
And over here, camera's backwards, but yeah, I stretched the bottom out. We're about 45 days in. It germinated like no tomorrow. It's been strong, just absolutely a stout plant. I couldn't recommend the genetics enough to anybody. If you've got a mind of growing and can understand, just you don't want to disturb roots. So Forever Home would be my number one. I'm gonna turn my camera around, guys. I'm moving back to where I was gonna be. I started it in its Forever Home, about a 4-gallon pot. I done a layering technique of biochar and just good organic soil. And I got up to where I was going to sprout my seedling, and I took about a solo cup size punch out in the center of my pot. And I done a peat moss, cocoa core, and perlite light mixture. That way the young roots had time to develop and get on out into nutrients.
Perfect.
So
I always
it's doing
recommend
great.
a pocket of something that's like seed starter mix, something with no food in it. Really light, well draining, and no food in it.
The only thing I watered for the first couple of weeks, I watered it with plain water, and then I started the biochar tea bags. That's the only thing I've fed it so far has been his. I'm getting ready to start. I'm putting the bloom bag in with the biochar veg bag now. I'm going to run both of them for 2 more weeks. Day 60, I'm going to take the nitrogen part out, the veg part, and just go flower on and run it and flush it, and we'll see. I'm pretty excited about it, honestly. It's been fun. It's been a really, I've never played with an auto. That was the first one, so I like it.
They are
85, 90 days, you're rewarded.
Yeah, if you can get them to veg longer, that's good. That means you have skill and you're a good grower, because that way you can get much bigger plants. But generally, they're kind of on a clock, and she's gonna flip when she flips. So you just got to kind of be ready and be watching for the signs. When you start seeing those little pistils, go ahead and start hitting it with the bloom.
Yeah, that's what she's starting to show. So that's what I'm starting to get her on into the bloom cycle.
Go on.
I will say that was my first one that I sprouted another one with it, and I was trying nutrients at first with it, and it just absolutely stunted it, and it wasn't but about that that one. The one I started with got bigger to about that size, and when that one caught it, it just surpassed it. And that other one, I must have stunted the roots real bad, and it locked up and it didn't budge.
Yeah.
So that is a learning curve. Do not feed them for the first couple weeks.
Don't feed them when they're little, because they don't recover. With a photo period, you have time and the plant can recover. But the good rule of thumb with cannabis seeds is when they're first born, they have these 2 little round leaves. When the first ones that are wrapped around inside the seed, the cotyledons, yes. So when those first little leaves are green and plump, don't feed the plant. Watch until you start to see those shrivel up a little and turn yellow, and then you can give nutrients. Because until that point, they're eating those little leaves. Those little leaves have enough energy in them to sustain a plant for a couple of weeks to get it through the seedling stage until it can develop a big enough root system to actually go out and get nutrients on its own.
That makes perfect sense with what I've seen
So
with that one for
if
sure.
you have a young plant and you don't know whether you should feed it or not, see if the cotyledons are starting to turn yellow or shrivel up. I
bet.
don't feed until my cotyledons are like completely dried up.
Curled up and
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been running it at 14 on, 10 off. Is that about what you see most people run on that?
I leave mine on 24 hours, and if it's too hot, like in the summertime, I'll back it down to 18 hours, and I'll leave the daytime off for 6 hours. But it doesn't matter if there's light in there or not. Just unzip it and turn the light off during the
Yeah,
hot
it
one.
ain't affecting it. What do you go to? Is that through flower and all?
Yeah, the whole way through. The more
Yep.
light,
Okay.
the bigger they get.
the
Okay,
more light,
that makes sense.
bigger the
Yeah,
fruits.
they don't need to sleep. They're kind of little tweaker plants, the autos. They don't need to sleep. The only problem is the heat.
That spring's wound up and it's uncoiling. So whatever you can push while that spring uncoils is what you need to do. I see. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting on the next ones because I was talking to Clayton, and I'm gonna run the blueberry lemon pound cake or whatever. Is that the right name of it?
I think it's blueberry and lemon pie.
Lemon
Yeah.
pie, the pie, yeah, blueberry lemon pie. I was on your site earlier looking around, and I told him I was like, I'm gonna definitely hit Dill up.
Yeah. And then we have another cross of that's blue nana pie. That's the blueberry lemon pie with banana OG.
That would be good too. That'd be real good.
Those were in the latest drop. Now I think I've only got like 2 more drops before the van comes. One of them's coming up here pretty soon, and then the other one won't be until like the fall. But I'm going to switch over and start selling feminized pollen. So for those of you who can't get my seeds after a certain time this year, you can get the pollen, and you can, if you already have seeds, you can make your own.
Yay.
So in fact, I'm not making any more seeds now. I'm switching all to pollen production. Now, I will get a few seeds. I can't help it when I'm making feminized pollen. But I won't be selling seeds pretty soon. It'll be pollen. And I'll also have a kit for you to make your own pollen at home. If you want to, if you have a plant that you want to save or preserve and you want to make sure that it makes its own feminized pollen so it can pollinate itself or one of its friends, I'll be selling a little kit that'll be a one-time use. And we don't do the spray and pray over here at Nancy's Own. We use a hypodermic needle, and we make sure it's in there. It's one application, and you can just walk away. You will have male flowers in a couple of weeks.
That's interesting.
It's a little different. It's a little next level, but it's very easy to do. You just go in between those 2 nodes, in between 2 sets of leaves, and at the top you're going to make a hole with the needle into the center, and it needs to be where it's still green and pliable. You don't go down at the bottom where it's real large, but you go toward the top, go in between 2 nodes, make a hole in the top, and that's going to be your relief valve, because you can't just inject inside of a plant. There's positive pressure in there. It's called turgor. There's a whole situation going on in there. So you got to make a little relief hole, and then you go and make another hole near the bottom of the node and just fill it up until you see the drop come out the top. And then you know that the inside of that stem is fully coated with the silver thiosulfate, and it will flip your plant regardless. Even if it all drips out, it will flip the plant. But the deal is, the plant that you inject, you cannot smoke. You cannot consume. That plant needs to be destroyed. It's full of heavy metals. It's no good. Any other plant that you pollinate with it is fine to smoke. You can smoke those buds and get the seeds out that way if you want to. But on the one that made the flowers, do not smoke it. It's bad for your health.
Yeah. It's in the tissue of the plant, I see.
And throw the soil away, or save that soil to be your reversal soil, because the heavy metals that are in the plant, whether you use a spray or an injection, either way, it soaks it up and it puts it out through the roots. So you don't want to do it in any kind of like recirculating deep water culture. No flood and drain tables. Don't do it there because it's going to come out the roots. And if other plants have access to either its root system or its drain water, then they can also flip.
Oh, wouldn't that be? Oh, I wanted to show you guys a room. You'd be proud of these pictures, Nancy. When we get off here, I'm going to send you them just in our personal.
Just send them to me. You can show us you can put your phone way up close and show them.
I didn't know if you guys could see that or not.
We can, but you may have to turn the
brightness
brightness on your
camera
phone
for a
down.
minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Turn it down. I did that. Nancy's been trying to teach me how to.
You should get somebody younger though, because I don't really know how to do nothing. I just stumble along.
Okay, so this ain't the grow I wanted to show you, but this is a Nancy's own. I believe this is a Nancy's own.
Oh, Derek Shores is in here. He says, I'm giving the game away. Oh, he says he's got a bunch of data. Yeah, Derek Shores was my guinea pig when I first, was diving down this rabbit hole of injecting your plants. I didn't have anything that was ready to go, and I hit up Derek and asked him if he thought it would work. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to try it right now," and it worked for him. But he's the one who discovered that if you're in a recirculating system, you can flip more than one plant. I've got really valuable data back from him.
What about recirculating? So even if it's a drip in soil,
if it's a drip in, you're fine. But if you were to reuse that soil later, the plant that was in it might flip because the heavy metals get left behind. And it's the heavy metals, it's the silver that makes them, suppresses their ethylene and makes them turn into boys.
Makes them grow balls.
Makes them grow balls.
And it's crazy.
But you can use a little system like this one. And I just got these in the mail. It's a 1 gallon bubble bucket system.
Nice.
It's got a little reflective cover here on the top that I got to take off in a spot to pull your plant out. But it comes already with the little cube to plant in and the pellets. And then the lid, let me pull the lid off here. He did a great job on these lids. On the actual lid, because the buckets are so small and the plants still grow big. We had to put these clips on here on the lid. And so all you have to do is stick your little guy in there and then slide these clips over and they hold it in place.
Them big roots will start pushing that out, fall over.
It will. So these actually snap together pretty hard. And the comes with an air pump, of course. The air stones are already inside of it. And there's 2 holes right under the lid to thread your air lines out.
Nice.
So, and it clips together pretty good. If your plant does grow so many roots that it's trying to push out, then you may have to stick a clamp on it right here to hold it.
Nice.
We've had some pretty good sized plants grown in these already. This is the front. And these have little Velcro, so they stick to the pot. You just got to line it up right. And then it's on there.
I got to get you some of our tea bags to try in that.
Definitely.
Rasta uses the tea bags in his vertical garden, which is aquaponics basically, without the DWC. But it's a soilless growing process.
Right. Well, I'm gonna hook one of these up pretty soon, because if I'm not trying to make seeds anymore and I'm just trying to make pollen, it's gonna be and I got a lighter. There's lighters in the pumps.
Nice.
That's so sweet. And the valves are in the pumps. I didn't know that.
Nice.
These keep the water from going back into your pump and fucking up your pump.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, these are super cool kits. But I'm gonna put the kits on the website. I'm gonna put some consulting services up there, growers hotline, where if you just need to call and talk to somebody, you can pay for a video call and we'll work you through your problem, whatever it might be.
Nice.
I'm gonna put membership subscription type stuff up there, a subscription box that will have cool stuff in it once a month. Who knows what might be in the subscription box? Wink, wink. After November.
Wink, wink, wink. Yes.
Wink, 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 wink. So if you do get a subscription box and there's something really strange in there and you're like, why in the world would they send this? I suggest you like cut it open. Dig in.
Cut it open and check it out.
Find out what it's made of.
I know what it is.
But it's like 15 seconds.
We got the Gilded Banshee here too tonight.
Oh, nice. Are you thinking about coming out to Turf Float this year?
If you send me the dates, I'm horrible at dates.
It's I believe it's end of July, beginning of August. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'll have to
Okay.
look. And I'm on my phone.
I would
so
love
can't
to.
check.
I would love to. I don't know if my wife's on here, but Nessa Marie, I wrote on a sticky tab. I leave her a lot of sticky notes. Nancy needs some T.O. Wink, wink, wink. Please.
I do.
She needs a box. You got a lot of questions. I'm trying to catch up.
And there's others. I see they're talking about the injection process because that is a mind blower. There's other easy ways to do it too. Like if your plant's really tall, just top it and fill her up every day for a couple of days. You'll be great. If you're working with a good sized plant and you don't want to flip the whole plant, take a clone, fill it up the butt, leave it upside down for about 15 minutes so it gets a good soak, and then throw it in a cube and put it right into its, if it's a photo 1212 or if it's an auto, just keep that little sucker alive till you grow yourself a little pollen duster.
A little mini pollen duster.
Yeah, you don't have to, it doesn't take a whole lot of pollen to make a whole lot of seeds, so you don't have to flip a whole plant. I'm going to flip whole plants because I want to sell pollen. Derek wants to flip whole plants because he wants to make commercial amounts of seeds for dream beans.
I got you.
For a home grower, you don't need to flip a whole plant. You can take the little syringe, grab you a couple clones and fill them up in the bottom and then stick them straight into a cloner. Now, I don't recommend you using an aero cloner because it's full of water. It's going to wash it all away. But I would do the node injection if I was sticking it into an aero cloner.
Great
Look
tips.
at your sweetie.
She wanted to say hi to Nugs.
Nugs, where you at, boy?
Look at Nugs. He's looking at me right there. She lays her ears
He's
down.
coming. He's coming.
You're such a goof.
Selling on the couch.
She's gonna meet this little puppy dog here.
I washed and dried
Look,
all the
he's a
couch
cutie.
so they're extra.
Oh, there's Nugs. Look at the
There
puppy.
you are.
Look at the
Look,
puppy.
Nug.
Look at the puppy.
It's
Who's
baby.
that? Hi, Nugs.
It's a baby girl.
She'd been bugging me to come up here. I had to say hi.
Well,
Oh,
you
baby
need to bring her
Nugs.
to Turf Float so they can hang out together.
Yes. Well, yeah, my dad will be coming. We got a lot. We got a lot to do this summer. We're gonna add in a turf float, Dad. You
Yeah,
like
I
the
believe
water?
it's at the end of July.
No, no.
No more hot tubs, baths, nothing.
Well, we'll put you in a boat. It's okay.
Shower, take a shower.
We'll put you in a boat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There's a big campground with a huge festival. I don't even get wet. You don't
Yeah,
have to float.
You
can
don't
just
have
go for
to
the
float.
Terps.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for the terps and the scenery.
Yeah. And you get to see Sasquatch, which is a Sasquatch playing saxophone.
I wonder what happened to Zach. I think he was having technical issues.
No, he said he had to go for just a minute. He was going to do
Oh,
something.
okay. Okay.
He only turned his camera off. I don't. Oh, you took him down?
I can't hear him.
Be careful.
Did I disconnect him?
I can't hear you now.
You can't hear me now? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That's why he just shut his shit off. All right, I'll go down and try to come back.
Okay. I did it again, you guys.
Take me down and put me back up. See what happens. You do it.
Okay. I'm trying not to lose everybody. What's up, Bipolar Farms in the house? What's up, buddy? Scott Burns, thank you guys. It's what? I flip plants. I need weed. Yes. I'm soaking in the info. Yes, Brian, soak up the info. You guys. Us. Did that work? Did it work or not work? I cannot hear you. Oh, I hope I didn't lose her too.
So I can't hear you no more. But I
You
know that
can't?
the people over on
I
Facebook
can-
still hear
I can
me.
hear
I
you.
can still hear you. So I'm gonna have to jump out and come back in. If you want to watch this, go over to YouTube and look for Third Eye Organics, and you
Yes.
should be able to find it over there. When I come back in, I'll reshare it to Facebook. But I'm gonna be
Right.
kicking you guys out when I leave. So I'm sorry. I'll be back.
All right. Well, we're going to try to do it again. We'll do this again. I love talking plants. She's giving you a wealth of knowledge, a process that I hadn't thought of as far as half the plant. But, I pollinated plants with 4 or 5 different pollens, depending on the size of the plant and strains I'm trying to create. Let's see if she works. Keep fingers crossed.
No, it works now. I have full faith.
You're welcome
been
to come
playing
in,
with
bro.
this thing
Anytime.
forever.
I'm just talking
It's
plant.
just a StreamYard glitch that if you take somebody off the stage, then the people can't hear each other back through StreamYard anymore. It's messed up. Oh, I think it's still streaming to my audience. I don't think I was gone long enough to make it go away.
It did. It does weird things, especially. Well, now that's a new one to me. The backing out and coming back in. I didn't realize that's.
You got to leave the whole studio though. You got to leave the studio and then come back to the studio.
I didn't realize what. I didn't realize the ramifications. Hopefully, Zach can back out and come back in.
Hey, nobody's here. Hello, nobody.
Oh,
Nobody.
I
What's
can't
happening?
see how many people are in here. Good evening.
It's going between 23 and 28, 29, back and forth.
I
back and
appreciate all of you for showing
Yes,
up.
definitely appreciate. I see a bunch of wonderful Facebook family. I'm sure Nancy's own family coming on. Much appreciated. Hopefully, we'll get Zach back again. We shall see. If I see his picture, we'll bring him back up. It's pretty. He is a green thumb of sorts, of all different kinds. He grows some amazing tropical plants, indoor house plants. So that he's got a green thumb. So
Yeah, I had a feeling he already knew. He got a lot of stretch out of that plant, and it hasn't started to bloom. That means he's doing something very right. And he's not in a giant pot, so that means he's on top of it.
yes, 100%. The one thing I explained to him and talking with him was, you have to be prepared to hit those girls need to be fed when they're ready and nonstop. I said there is no 2 weeks of just water. You better, you're gonna goof them up. They are athletes and they're running an Olympic run for you. So Don't be feeding a McDonald's cheeseburger.
They don't live that long, so you just don't have no time to wait. Every day of their life is like a year of your life. If you're willing to wait a year for something, then they're willing to wait a day for it.
Yes.
As soon as that root hits, oh
Yes.
man.
So
Learn
this
that.
gentleman here in his medical has gotten to work with Nancy's own genetics, and it is a learning process when you've only grown photos. I mean, just because there's similarities, but then again, they're two different athletes.
My very first auto was given to me as an already budding plant. And my friend said, I can't keep this plant anymore. It's an auto flower. You can put it in your bedroom and it'll finish. I said, okay. I took it home. I let it finish in my bedroom. It wasn't very big, but it had been topped and it had a lot of branches. So it did yield fairly decently. And so it got me to thinking, yeah, these are all right. These are all right. But then Derek is the one that really turned me on to autos, and Mephisto in particular. And my first ones were nothing to talk about. And I still stunt out a plant. I have a stunted plant here right now. The soil was too hot and the soil was too wet.
Yep. I went straight solo.
It's a perfect recipe for a 6-inch plant. So it's 30 days old and it's now 6 inches tall.
Yeah, that's.
It doesn't help that I gave up on it in week 1. I gave up on it. I didn't think anything it was going to sprout, so I turned off the lights and I zipped up the tent. And then about 10 days later, I was going to go clean out the empty pots, and one of them had something standing in it. Its cotyledons were still closed. It never even opened up because there wasn't no light. It was just standing there in the dark, and I was like, oh shit, well, I guess we'll give you a chance. So I turned the light back on and gave it some water. And it's very, very slowly coming. If you stall out, it's like stalling out a car. You just have to start it over again. You got to put it back in neutral or reversed. But you just got to start over. You got to turn the key again.
Yep. And that's the other thing, you guys. The interweb, I could not imagine learning to grow cannabis with the interweb.
Yeah, no, it's too much conflicting and confusing information. And the information is generic, so it doesn't meet your circumstance. And what they think is wrong with your grow, they can't know because they don't. It's every environment's different. Every grow is
every single environment is different. Even in the $1 million grows, yeah, they were pretty close in temperature. I could watch every room on my phone.
There's still a sweet spot and a spot that sucks.
There's still a drafty spot.
And so every single basement, every single she shed, every single garage, attic.
I mean, each room in my house is a different environment. Everybody's house has it. Your kitchen is a different environment than your bathroom, than your bedroom, than your living room, than your garage. It's all different environments, even within our own house.
So
everybody's got a sweet spot, though. In your house somewhere, I guarantee, is a sweet spot for popping seeds. It's warm and it's dark and it's perfect. You just got to run around the house and keep trying different cabinets and on top of the refrigerator. And
on top of the refrigerator cabinet.
You just got to keep trying all the spots and you'll find your sweet spot. But everybody's got a sweet spot that'll be great for hanging and drying. That'll be great for growing. That'll be great for popping seeds. But you just got to dial it in. And my grow sweet spot is not this front bedroom because it's way too hot. There's giant window in there. It heats up first thing in the morning. It's not a good spot. I'm forcing it with a couple of tents in there, but it's not my sweet spot. My middle bedroom is still a little too warm, but that bedroom where I sleep, which I just need to move my bed, is perfect. It's perfect.
I've given up my favorite room in the house, bedroom.
I have too. I've given up all my bedrooms and slept in the living room in every house I've lived in, except for this one. And there's still tents in my bedroom. Don't think I don't grow back there, but I haven't given up and slept on the couch yet. Usually I do. I've gone as far as putting the camper in the driveway, living in the camper so I can go to the house.
Every environment is going to be different. So we had a water issue at a medical grow coming from a well. Finally had 2 testings on it, right? So you check environment. What is going on? What was wrong with the soil mix? Nothing. What was wrong with the veg times? Written down, nothing. Can't figure that out. Let's check the drafts. Nothing. Went around with a candle. No drafts. No nothing. No leaks in the room. Let's look for light leaks. We went through all that environment because every single environment's. But if you were to look this up on the internet, it's going to give you 700 things to change.
Right. And even if you check something, like I went through the same thing at Ponca City. But I started with the water. I was like, what's wrong with this water? And they had a beautiful RO system and all of that. I started straight with the water. And wouldn't you know, the membrane in their filter was broken. Their RO wasn't doing shit. It was making dirtier water than what was coming out of the sink because the membrane was broke. So, $1,000 later for them to get filters and to pay the guy to come, because it was not like you can just change it yourself. We tried that once and they put the filter in backwards and it didn't help at all. So go through a broken membrane, go through a backwards filter, then they finally pay a guy to come do it right and the water's right. But that was not the problem. I chased it and chased it and chased it all the way to the air, Clayton. I sent jars of air to the University of Ohio for them to check with their mass gas spectrometer. And they found an element it was not known to them. It's not known to me. It's a little bit heavier than ethylene gas, and it made a big O spike on their machine. And whatever that is in the air there is what was killing the plants, just stunting them, yellowing them, fucking them up.
That's so. I've mowed a few lawns. I'm going through all that processing. In that time, a couple companies come out to test the water. And both of them go, I wouldn't use this water to water the weeds in the crack of my driveway.
Right.
Let alone bathe in it, shower in it, feed your plants with it. So that's awesome, considering that place used to be an auto repair shop for like 30 years. So where do you think they were dumping on? Oh, and so they found petroleum. They found 2 different kinds of chemicals I can't pronounce that have something to do with the crops that are in this state that they spray with. Yeah. Because they don't want weeds to grow around their corn. So, but what they don't understand.
They don't want weeds to grow around the power lines or next to the road. Everybody sprays everywhere.
And when it gets into a well, it's like a $6,000 ordeal to clean that well.
Yeah, you had the glyphosates.
Unreal. So that I didn't send air away, Nancy. You got me on that one. Holy shit.
Man, they had me. I was
sorry, you got me on that.
They tell you how to do it too. You got brand new mason jars, and you fill them up with distilled water all the way to the top where there's no air, and sit the lid in where the water spills over and seal it down, and then you wipe it all off. You take it into the environment, and then you have to mark on this map how high off the ground, and they want you to do it up near the ceiling, down by the floor, in different corners, out in the middle. So you got to go take a whole 12 of these jars into the room, climb on a ladder, pour one out up at the ceiling, get all the water you can get out of it, and then seal it back up and mark it. This one's number this. It was on the map right here. And do high and low in the middle, in the corners, and all over the place. We had to do the outside air as a
nice
control. We did it everywhere we had to do it, and then we mail off empty mason jars. But they're not empty. What's in them is very important to me.
What's in them is very important.
And then they take them and they put them into something and they open them. Or no, they take them and they poke a hole in the top of them to extract the air and test it with their gas. Yeah. Well, but there's a way you can get your literal air tested.
we had tried everything. I thought it was different. Nutrient lockups. I fucked with, sorry. It upsets me when I can't grow a petunia because I think I can wipe my ass and I can grow petunias pretty well. I got that down. And when you can't, you have to start breaking that down. I know we kind of squirreled off from the internet crossing, but trying to learn on the internet, meeting somebody like Nancy, you know what's crazy, you guys? We're only on this rock for a certain amount of time. And people like Nancy, people like myself, people like Lloyd, where he's in the bees, we're into plants, you're into breeding of plants, I'm into biochar. We take our time to give that. Call Miracle Grow.
Yeah, they won't tell you nothing.
Find out. Oh, today he was here. We had a USDA like 27-year inspector. So for the Department of Agriculture.
Yeah.
He told me so much about how the last 30 years have gone. It's insane. Bullshit. For real. But he knew about biochar and carbon. He has been redoing all of his grazing fields and all that stuff for about 3 years now. I think we're gonna do a carbon positive spray on there to hurry up the process. And but it was a little scary to have an inspector in because he didn't say former retired. That's not how he came in. No. So I'm like, I've already had all the locals in here. I've had governors. We just got picked up and got to go see baby cows by the former governor of the city here.
Yeah, that was the coolest thing.
We've gotten to know them and befriended them.
They all recognize that you're a valuable resource to the community. That's what that's.
Went and picked up a swarm from his.
They're going to do a ribbon cutting here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So his nephew, who owns another 1,000 acres over there, is the one that called us a few weeks ago on our grand opening night.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Everybody was staying the night out here, camping. Me and Lloyd got a phone call about a beehive swarming.
Oh, wow.
So we went to help, and it was because it was Marley's, the vice president's nephew or something. We would go anyways. I don't know who doesn't matter who it was, but we went there, and a huge basketball like this floating under a branch by a farmhouse. Oh, it was crazy.
It would just, yeah.
Why did I bring that up? That's just, I'm saying, you meet people,
different people, yeah.
And we take the time. I took the time to explain that I didn't know who Marley was when he walked in this store door. And I talked to him, told him everything about everything, and he goes, "Oh, well, by the way, you know your fence back here and that fence over here and the 1,000 acres that way, that's mine."
That's me. I'm your neighbor.
And he's like, "I'm glad to meet you. You sound like a great neighbor." And that's been months now. We even got to go to the city council meeting, where they do the nays and yays. We're there now. Isn't that crazy? It's so, I feel
that's a good place to be. If you have an opinion, you can go speak on it.
Yes. So, the window.
The window.
The wind fucking, my God.
Which window is it? Because there's a whole bunch of Jedis and windows.
You're right.
That one,
this is either.
That's the one with the gnarly leaves.
Yes.
So that one has like the red.
You could roll one of these sugar leaves up and have an attitude adjustment. I'm not even playing. He knows this is that one. And I tried to save it all week, Nancy. I'm sorry, but I got patience and then my own ailments. But I saved down to this last, that was a whole nug. That was fat.
I'm glad you saved yourself a little. I happen to enjoy them a lot too. That's why I try to share them with everybody. And if I weren't so proud of them, I wouldn't put my real name on them.
I think I was complaining to you on the phone. Wasn't I?
I get good complaints though. I get really.
Oh no, it wasn't a complaint about the smoke. It was a complaint about. Yeah. I'm gonna have to hide this jar.
Yeah, damn it, Nancy! Every pair of scissors I own is ruined now. I get complaints like, oh my God, I have to rewash all my clothes now because they all smell like. I'm like, I'm sorry, you have to rewash all the clothes in your closet.
That's why when we're all sitting in trim jail, especially with Nancy's on, I tell everybody, use that spray bottle a lot.
Yeah, I'm told it's trim
Scrape
heaven.
your goodie off and then keep them clean because
Yeah,
if
just
not,
I keep a shot glass full of alcohol, and I just keep 2 pairs of scissors, and 1 pair's always sitting in the shot glass. When the other one gets gunky, I put it in there, take the other pair out, wipe it off, and go back to work.
I think we got Zach back, but yes, the shot glass. I have a spray bottle of it because I got all these house plants that I use.
Yeah, the spray bottle's perfect. It doesn't evaporate. My shot glass evaporates, and then there's like dab in the bottom.
Yeah, then you got a dab in the bottom. Or where'd it go? I brought one in here. Yeah, for one of these little bad boys.
Hey,
Nice.
Nancy,
Dab stick.
hey, Josie wants to know, do autos need a heat mat right now?
No. Well, he's answering you, Nancy. I don't know if you can read that.
It says, so
Do
Farmer
autos
Gill's,
need a heat mat? No,
Yeah.
autos don't need a heat mat. I'm doing really good, Jeremy. I'm glad that you went and put your plant outside, Will. Autos are very resilient and they are very weather resistant. So they can take cold temperatures, they can take hot temperatures. They're not nearly as sensitive as photo plants when it comes to things. They're more sensitive in some ways. Like their roots are more sensitive, and they're more sensitive to nutrients when they're young. And you can burn them as they get older too, but it's just you ramp it up and you give them lots, and then toward the end you ramp it back down, just like nature would outside.
I do a thing that I always love starting an argument with green thumbs every time I post it every time, and I learned this living off grid and growing cannabis in the mountains, where it may snow and you wake up and there's 3 inches, 4 inches of snow. Oh shit, it snowed. I guess we're done. There's the season.
No, if you have auto seedlings outside, they can be buried in 3 or 4 inches of snow as long as there's not a hard freeze. If you come out and there's a 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch of ice on everything, then you're fucked. But if it's just snow, they're fine. As soon as it melts, they'll be happy again.
Shake them off. But this is where I learned this technique, Nancy, and I don't flush because I grow in an organic medium. There's no reason for me to flush. We harvest. I had about 250 plants in this row. We harvested. There's a big storm coming. We knew about it. It came in about 9 o'clock that night. So all day we were harvesting. All of us, all hands on deck. Called everybody off work that day too. Hey. Yep. I want a heart bonus. We gotta get these in. This gotta come in. So, but we got down to like 100 plants in one of these rows. We didn't even finish whole rows. We took like the best plants. You know what I mean? And just time wise, that's what we had to do.
You leave all the runts behind.
We had about 100 plants, about 250 in this line, but about 100 plants we didn't get in. You get up the next morning, they're all trellised out, multi-levels. You just shake the trellis, clear the snow off them.
Yeah.
By 11 o'clock, there wasn't a skiff of snow anywhere, and the plants were praying and having a good time. We did end up taking them down, but we put them in a different drying section of the greenhouse. Well, it was a huge greenhouse separated off and stuff. But
yeah, I bet they got real stinky because that snow really increases the terps.
So Mother Nature, right? It increases it pushing out the trichomes because the trichome is not only pollination, but it's protection for the skin.
Right, right. Yeah.
So that cold on its roots, the water melting, all that made it go, oh, I got to finish. I got to hurry up. So I started doing that on my indoors where, you got that ledge in a big pot, 20-gallon pot. You got that much of a ledge. I fill the whole pot up. I'll do it next round. Next round I'm a part of. I will do it, and we'll put another video up because when we tested, so obviously the plants we took down before the frost and the little bit of snow, we dried and cured different time than stuff that got snowed on. Has a little more moisture added to it. Took a little longer.
Right.
Separate rooms.
The snowed on stuff will test higher in THC and in
So
yeah.
so when we
Absolutely.
sent the lots in for testing, we got those lots back. They were different poundage. One was like 10 pounds. One was like 15. One was like 10 is what we sent in.
Yeah, that's a
And
put myself in the ass situation and wish I'd have just left them all out there and everybody could have went to work.
the fucking we get these back. I'm looking at them. So this is when I worked. I ran a big legal grow on a mountain for a gentleman that was highly autistic, amazing human being, traveled the world working for the NFC, gathered seeds from everywhere. His bottom of his house was like that Cheech and Chong scientist guy. I was his only friend in like 30 years, his wife said. He lived on the mountain and talked to nobody, but they got a license. I applied. So that's how it happened. But he's the one that turned me on to biochar. He's the one that turned me on to copper. But anyways, I called Alex in and I said, dude, I'm gonna look. I read them for like 5 minutes. Okay, I haven't smoked since this morning. Bong hits like 5 hours ago. I'm cold sober. I'm reading all this through, and you're exactly right. The plants we harvested after the frost tested like points above in everything across the board. I think there was one that was NA. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been a certain terpene test, but we paid for the whole gamut of.
Yeah.
But that one that was harvested after, so that's why I started pouring ice indoors. You guys, you think, oh, it's going to kill my plant, this, that, and the other. No. By the time that ice melts, and you do it when the lights come on.
Yeah, it don't matter.
The water is about a little colder than room temperature, a little colder than normal soil temperature. That tells it, oh shit, winter's coming. Every plant understands to protect itself, whether it shoots out a trichome, whether it curls up its leaves for the cold. Yep. And so I started doing it inside, and I actually got a sponsorship. You know the little bear, the icy bear dude, the bags of ice you get?
Yeah.
So I got a sponsorship. I can go to any Dollar General, anywhere, and get, because I did it, and it caused such a big controversy of everybody running their mouth on the internet. And I don't mean to be like that, but this is all I've done. So I have an idea. I'm showing you, this is what happened to me. This is how I dealt with it. And I moved it inside. I tried it. Half a room, 12, I think 14 plants. The other half didn't. Got the normal low watering at the end. Not flush, but just water, you know. And the other one got the ice. Well, when I took the pictures and did the live, the bags of ice were sitting there. And I actually did one on live, not thinking that somebody in the YouTube world,
yeah,
hey, that's my uncle's company. They messaged me and I'm like, no way. I said, I've been using the Icy Bear dude. I mean, they're all over the country.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
So
yeah,
then
that's a great sponsorship to have.
Yeah, we get messaging back and forth, and they're like, I got you on any ice you ever need. And I'm like, well,
then I'm making bubble hash at your house.
There you go. I was like, so are you guys, since you're okay with the plants, me, showing you, I won't, talk about you personally, but, how about for the bubble, how about this little washing machine that I got? I take that product, put it in there, and make hash, and I give it to my patients and myself. They were totally cool.
And if you're in like something hydroponic, just fill it up. Just a couple of cups of ice cubes will be fine. Put it in there.
You guys, and I hope you guys bring this up in your other chat rooms. I hope you talk about it, because you didn't just hear it from me. It's exactly that's how I do it. It's just like turning the AC down the last week. Crank that room down as cold as you can get it. You're not going to get it to freezing. I don't care what room you're in, because you got to have exhaust and fresh air. But
yeah,
you're imitating Mother Nature. That's what we're doing inside.
Farmer Jolsky said he needs lessons in copper. Ooh, I have not found copper to be a great additive.
I don't think he's
had
not talking about the nutrients. I think he's well, maybe he is. I wasn't. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but you're
Yeah,
right.
no,
You could have been building his own soil. I got you.
But
So
but the situation with copper is that, man, it's been scientifically proven that if you put some fucking grounding rods in your soil and then put a little alligator clip on it,
See,
juice
she
it up
knows.
once in a while, it can make a huge difference. The
yeah.
you know it.
You
It,
ate little
there's
coils.
it was proven after areas where there were lightning strikes, like the shit just
Mm-hmm.
grows back. Like
it
always
is
grows back
unreal.
on fire because of all the biochar, but the lightning helps too a lot.
Just like you get to travel and you get to speak knowledge to a lot of people. Um, in a month, I can't believe how many times this video. You go in the analytics. Nessa showed me this thing on here, and it shows actually like what the ages were that came on and checked it out. So what we say actually gets to go to people, and thank you so far, because I'm not opposed to hearing there is different ways to skin every cat. Don't get me wrong,
Oh,
but
absolutely, absolutely.
we're on the same page with
And
that.
there's new stuff being discovered all the time if you have the thirst for knowledge and the wisdom to weed out the bullshit, because there's a lot of bullshit. And I
If
think that I can stay alive after seed sales go down by selling what's in my brain, by trading my knowledge for groceries.
yes,
To be able
it's
to
your years. It's your
to be able
years
to
on
call
this
and talk to a
earth.
human. I mean,
Yeah.
half the humans we talk to now are not real humans, and I didn't even
Correct.
realize it. But do you know, with like in the Facebook help, I pay $15 a month extra so that I can get verified on there, so I get the little help chat, right? Well, I didn't realize it when I go to the help chat and it says Amy will be with you shortly, that Amy is just a bot.
Isn't that a bummer? I heard that.
And that they just give you pre-programmed responses. I mean, I finally hit them up enough times to realize that, hey, all these people tell me the same thing.
Right.
At first I thought it was a script. No, it's just a bot. It's just
It's
a bot.
Everything is. I freak out watching TV and stuff now because I don't know it's real. Shit, I could be a robot or AI for right now. You never even know. Maybe I should pick my
Albon.
nose or something.
Shout out
Dude,
to
does
Albon,
AI
my
smoke
ride or
pot?
die.
I
My
wonder if AI
adopted
smokes
child,
pot.
my Ali Bonds. I absolutely love Al. But
The
this son of a bitch
yeah.
puts on a TV show, and it's called a mockumentary. And it's while I'm trimming and not paying a lot of attention or nothing. So I go through
Sounds
this
like
whole
something this
show,
dude.
and I think it's real. And then he plays another mockumentary, and it has the same people in it, but they're not in a band this time. But I totally thought that they had a real band and that was a real story about a real band. He got me on the mockumentary.
He come in. I ain't even had my first cup of coffee, and he's like, "Here, bro, look at all these cool ass pictures I came up with last night." And then
He's like,
you got to look at them, and you're like, "Is that what I think it is in that T-shirt? That's going to be a cool T-shirt."
Well, the whole world is going to artificial intelligence, so
Yeah.
I'm going to sell my very organic intelligence.
Yes. Really quick with the copper, Average Joe Grow. He's a friend of mine for like decades. When we get to travel, when we say stuff like this, I promise you, I will buy the copper rods. If any of you guys put copper rods out in your pots this summer out if you're outdoors somewhere, I haven't done the testing inside. But I will tell you, outdoor, side by side, I've had like 20, maybe 30 of the TO fam send me pictures along with. So from Alex, he had me put like 8,000 copper bracelets on these plants. And then I had to dig them up at the end of the year. Well, me and the crew did.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy. But the side by sides with the copper rod and the knot unhinged down. We're going to put them out here with the vegetables in the garden for the beans and the zucchini and everything to get them grounded.
Nice. Yes. So grounding your plants does help it, but you got to watch out because it does
shit.
affect your EC. The EC is electrical conductivity. And when you start adding a ground, your conductivity will change. You won't have to feed as much.
I'm such a schmo. We totally missed our 7:10 sesh.
No.
So we're going to get back to plants, but it is time to say green evening. Wasn't even looking below. I didn't see anything. You guys should fucking give me a finger.
What's up, guys?
I don't have a clock. I don't even know when it's Monday, except for if the post office is open. I missed everything last week because the post office was closed on a Monday.
That's great. What's up, Danny? Got nasty guys. I was man, I had some amazing videos of this weekend to load up and stuff. I'm gonna need help with that though. I got help after the show. A little bit more help. I think we've got it down. Nancy's got me there, but
we're getting close. But I'll grab a dab and dab with you guys. I don't care if I'm late for 7:10 as long as I show up.
Oh man.
amazing weekend. It was just cool.
Yeah, it was a kick-ass weekend.
It was some amazing human beings.
Yeah, hybrid.
It was a great time.
Oh, faith.
Oh man. I'll be right back.
What's Banshee up to?
Goes this way.
I'm not sure what he's doing. I came back from my trip, Daddy, and my banger broke, dude.
Oh, what the heck?
Isn't that some bro? I went last night, went to grab that bad boy, and went, oh, no more banger.
It was a kick-ass weekend. Had fun.
You got to keep a backup banger on deck. I'm sorry.
Always. You gotta always have backup.
have one.
It's a hard lesson to learn, but you got to have that backup banger on deck.
A dab will do.
Do a Danny Dip.
It was a pretty rad,
What am I smoking?
pretty rad time. When you get to hear artists, like musical artists, write songs acoustically in a group right there with you, and you're just listening, I'm like, oh, it's like I'm a fly on the wall. It was great.
Yeah, you get a lot of good vibes that way.
It was.
A lot of good vibes when the guitar comes out. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
The DJs rock.
You look like a girl.
Grab mine.
Yeah, see, Lloyd? It says you're coughing like a girl.
No.
That's you.
Nancy's
I
calling you
said
out
you
there,
make me
Lloyd.
look like a girl. Did you see the
Oh.
tab?
Nah, I was coughing like a girl, too.
His cloud was huge.
There's nothing wrong with that. Hey.
Danny has a huge cloud. Speaking of clouds, so here's some more next level crazy blow your mind shit. I'm talking to this dude that makes these atmospheric units, and he puts them in commercial grows, and they're not very big, but basically what they do is they make a cloud in the room. They create water vapor that doesn't get things wet, but if you leave it alone, let it run, do its thing, it makes a cloud and it cools everything down, and it actually makes it to where you don't have to water the plants. I mean, you want to give them nutrients and stuff, but they won't die if you don't water them. They'll be just fine.
I need that for my other plants.
And it actually can cool the temperature 20 degrees.
Oh, wow.
So, he's taking one to some sort of an event. They want him to bring it to an event just to set it up so that we'll have like a cool area. And I'm trying to get him to bring one to my booth out at Turp Float so I can keep my booth cool.
That'd be kind of fucking cool.
I'm totally interested. He does have a home grower unit that will work in like a tent or a small room. So we lost Danny.
Uh-oh.
Our cloud man
That's
just
that
did.
bad connection, yeah.
But I do hope to check into this atmosphere machine that can make clouds for me. I'm kind of into that. That's cool. So
The government's already doing it. Why not?
yes,
Shit.
yeah, I'm gonna be the cloud lady. One of the other wonderful things that you can do is you can introduce things into the cloud, things like sulfur or peroxide or even foliar feeds.
Huh.
Anything that's can be absorbed foliar or
Right.
that would help the plant, you can
Yeah.
introduce through the cloud. And you can use the cloud to clean. Like when you knock your room down, you can actually make it a
You
bleach
could run.
cloud.
You could run essential oils through that.
He
You could
does.
do all
He
kinds.
does run essential oils through it for pesticide.
Yes, that's what I was.
He says bugs
I was
won't
just
come
thinking
anywhere
about
near
that.
his room because of the essential oil drops that he puts in
So-
the water that go into the cloud.
So is it like an atomizer? Because I used to
Dude,
have
I
an
don't know what it's
atomizer
like. I
that
gotta get
created
a
the
hold of him.
cloud.
I gotta talk to him. But apparently
All
these
right.
like billionaire dudes are trying to pick him up and distribute his machine and turn him into a salesman. And I don't know. I told him not to sign no fucking contract unless his own lawyer looks at it. And if the people are serious, they will pay to have your lawyer look at it. You won't have to pay no money to get a lawyer to look at
Yes.
the contract. If they really want what you got, I mean, learn from my mistakes. Tell them I need you to pay the lawyer bill for me to go meet with my lawyer and discuss it. And then we'll come back to you with changes that we need made. Because there will be changes. Just accept up front that I'm not going to be 100% happy with what you offer me and that there will be some changes. So you pay for my lawyer visits and we'll pound one out.
Yeah, and you have to do that. I mean,
But
that's
you can't get excited.
that's how I
Like,
ended
"Oh,
up
I'm
here.
hungry,
That's
I'm
how
broke,
me and
I
my
need money."
cousin.
You can't get excited when the big boys come knock on your door. You just can't. It doesn't matter how nice they are.
Oh, I've been wined and dined a few times.
I've been
I'll
chased
tell you
all over
that.
the country. I've been chased all over the country, and it's crazy. Yeah.
Yep.
And I've done everything that I could do in order to turn them off, to keep from getting hired. And I'll get fucked up, drunk. I'll say belligerent shit. No, they still want me, Clayton.
You know, I taught a couple brothers about biochar. Spent a week and a half on their farm out on the West Coast, and they're big money, you know. And I said, yeah, I'm good. You know, we keep a friendship. And then now I see they have biochar out.
Of course they do.
Of course.
After I was
But
teaching them
biochar
to
is
make
a
their
really,
own
really good product.
for
But knowing who makes it is more important because you can't just burn anything up and make biochar. You need to start with clean and good material. You don't want to.
There you go.
And the big guys are starting with trash.
they are
Sustainable materials too.
That's why me and her
You
been-
can't take driftwood and just stuff flowing down a creek that's been inside of polluted waters and try to make carbon out of it.
Well, and you don't want to take
Treated lumber.
Yeah, you don't want to take trees that were killed by pesticides and use them, or
oversprayed.
a virus. You don't want trees that had blights or problems. You want to use good, clean material to start with. But just recently, and they did not put their name on the envelope, so I do not know who sent it to me. Or no, maybe I do. I do know who sent it to me. Let me double check. I'm gonna grab it real quick.
What's up, Zach? We lost Daddy.
I was gonna call you and ask you about this. His name's Daniel. Daniel B. He's Danny B's over on the platform that I know him on. And he bred some stuff with the grimy bubble gum. He found him a really nice male and he made some crosses. And so he sent me some of them. And
Nice.
yeah, he did diamond glue with grimy bubble gum, and he did midnight bubbles with it. He did.
Midnight bubbles. That sounds all right.
Mm-hmm.
I like midnight bubbles.
Midnight bubbles. But so he sent me this biochar. but it's not activated, okay? And he
Yeah.
made it himself. And,
Yeah.
and get this, it's made from his cannabis stalks.
Oh yeah.
So
It's like straw.
it's just
It
like straw, yeah.
yeah,
So I need to figure out how to activate it. But I thought, man, what better biochar could there be for a cannabis plant than
well,
biochar made out of a cannabis plant?
that sounds great, like hempcrete, but on a molecular level, it's not. So,
Oh, okay.
and I'll tell you why. I got told why
Yeah,
after
it
I got my
sounds
brain
cool.
plugged.
It sounds cool. I'm not into the novelty shit. I want to use the wood or the material that has the perfect pore size for the microorganisms that I need to grow.
And I wasn't trying to, because I know you already know carbon, but you've got like a straw built apartment and a hardwood apartment, and they both burn. A bunch of the rooms in the straw or the hemp or the cannabis
Yeah, it's gonna
are
have too big a spacing.
crushes, and it crushes in. The microbes are very particular on that octagon shape, like a
Yeah, they
beehive.
need the structure.
That's their favorite. And if it's crushed or burnt, they'll move to the next one and the next one. And then if they don't lock in fast enough, then they're going to die. They don't have a long life expectancy.
Right, right. Yeah,
But
no,
anyhow,
I can see how that would be. And just because of the linear and elongated structure of the cannabis plant,
yes,
makes it automatically not right for it.
it would work. Don't it will
It'll work.
colonize some microbes, but and
It'll work, but it's
you
not
understand.
optimum. It's not optimum, and we're
It's not optimum. But if that's all you got, you can make it. You can build a burner out of paint cans, 2 different size paint cans. You can build a biochar burner out of a lot of different things. If you got a brother who's a welder,
man,
not
I'd
hard.
probably make biochar in my air fryer if I just wait long enough.
She sounds like me. I used to be a chef at one time, but there's a lot of timers and other people.
Air fryer that was dedicated to making biochar. And most of my kitchen appliances are dedicated to plants already, but the air fryer could get cleaned well and confiscated if I was getting into making my own biochar.
You think it could get that hot? It probably could, huh?
Dude, I just burned some stuff in it earlier.
That's so rad. She's like, no, I just did that shit.
Oh, no.
I've created biochar.
Garlic bread into biochar. I've turned
Encapsulated.
I have never heard that. I made biochar out of garlic bread.
Before.
I whiskered greenhouse. We got a lot of cool people. You got a lot of friends on here, but you can't see everybody that's on here, can you?
I can't. I can go back over to the comments every once in a while and scroll up.
Let
That's how I
me.
get some of these questions.
Steve-O showed me a way to put the comments.
There's a button at the top right that says "Show comments on screen."
Okay. Edit. No, that's not it.
It's at the very top right of where you see the comments scrolling.
Yeah.
It's at the top of that box.
Show comments on stage.
There you go. And if you want to get really fancy, you can make them big.
How do you do it? Oh, you can change the size even.
There you go. Now you're learning.
Good. Hey.
Hey, he just got knowledge. But you can change the. Yep, there you go. You fonted it up for me. Now I can read them.
That's rad. Thank you for teaching me that.
You're welcome.
That's amazing.
Thank you for teaching me something new about biochar, because I never even thought about the structure of the material.
Until I had a soil biologist break it down for me, and so he even told me how temperamental the soil microbes are. It's crazy.
That's why they sell them in bottles and we pour them on, because they die right away. But at least when they die, they're plant available too, is what I figure. But I like it a lot better when I got my colonies going and I know that my good guys are in there reproducing and doing the right stuff, because I get better juices from them when they are mating, or it's not really mating, but when they're replicating, when they rip themselves apart to become two more,
Yes.
when they're really happy and they're like, oh, I'm so happy I could burst. And they do. When they
Into
burst and
another.
a little bit of shit leaks out of them, that's what's the very best stuff that I can get for the plant. So
Yeah.
I can understand that just having them go in there and then die is not the best. Just having them go in there and be happy and split apart.
Once they start colonizing that carbon, it's amazing to watch. You can go on here, YouTube, and watch it. There's all kinds of research being done. Many countries are way ahead of us. I was fortunate enough, like 15 years ago, maybe
I could
even
probably
longer.
watch it with one of my microscopes. I got 3 microscopes that were like for a high school. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
probably from like the
If-
80s. But
those
they
are the
work.
best. Fuck, I wish I had one of those still. The old gray ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab one.
I used to have one, and they are the coolest thing in the world. If you get a cool microscope, I got video microscope that goes on my phone that I can put. I haven't just
Those
hook
are
it up to this
great.
one.
It's like
We
up
do
there,
got
so
one,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If Ethan Trees is out there, and he's probably not because he only watches me on YouTube, but Ethan Trees got these for me.
There's nothing wrong with ProMix, but you should add some biochar to it. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I have
That's
3
beautiful.
of these.
Yes,
Man.
I love that. Gotta love that. Hey, you know what? I need to go over and find. I need to go. I got a couple giveaway Slappies giveaway I gotta do.
Okay.
Let me see if I know this. Watch.
If not, we got the maestro.
They're way
we're gonna-
better for finding broad mites or russet mites with too.
Yes, those are the worst.
So they
And I
have
watched-
a lot of great uses. I got 3 of them because we weren't really sure if one was going to work and if I might need to use parts from one to Frankenstein one together to work good. But no, I've got one in a suitcase that I really like that works the best.
Yeah.
And then I have those 2. Both of those 2 will work. I can dial them in and then I can let somebody else go and look and just move the slide around. I just got to focus it for people because it's hard to learn how to focus those microscopes.
It is hard. I need the giveaway tool.
I
I
was
didn't.
about to say, you almost had it.
I did. I thought I had it. I'm working on it. I'm still here. I don't know if you guys can see me. I am working on something real quick. We got a couple giveaways I got to do before everybody checks out.
I can do a giveaway since everybody's in here.
Oh, you're awesome too. You're awesome.
Thank you, Nancy.
StreamYard. I hope you get messages from the Tio fam like I do.
I do.
really
I
do.
get messages from and Farmer Jolski sent me a T-shirt. Look, I have the T-shirt.
Oh,
I got
That's
the-
good.
oh, we gotta click on there so we can see it. See what's it look like. I got that on so you can see what it looks like.
I have you on my T-shirt.
That's so rad. Hold on, I can't see it yet, hon. I'm on another page.
Oh,
Back to the studio. Oh, there we are. Oh, look at that shit. That's so funny. That's so rad. Do
And
you
I'm
wear
up
that
in
in
the corner.
public? You wear that in public? I love that.
I haven't wore it yet. I'm saving it for something special. When I'm going
Grateful.
out somewhere. It's like my
Yeah.
own.
I wore mine already.
Lloyd was walking around Wally World prancing the first day he got it.
And I didn't even notice till now, but on the back it says Jolski Farms, rolled right, healthcare rolled right. And I have the ashtray that I use all day, every day.
Nice.
That also came that I got. Gosh, I gotta clean the bottom of it to see. It says it's a different farm. It's bipolar.
Bipolar
Bipolar.
Farms. Hey, I have
that's
that
a
one right
Bipolar
here.
Farms ashtray.
I have that one right here too.
Yeah.
We love Bipolar Farms. Both those
Bipolar
dudes
Farms ashtray.
are
They
good
run.
friends and good buddies.
So yes,
they've
they not only send me pictures, I get gifts.
That's awesome. I
Yes.
talk about you a lot, Nancy. I love who you are as a person and my friend, and
I
the
appreciate
cool
you,
stuff you
Clayton.
do for people.
I've loved you since the minute I met you. I love smart people who can teach me something. Because a lot of people want to feel superior or want to think they're the smart person. I'm not like that. I want to be around people that I can learn something from, and I can generally learn something from everybody,
He said,
even
check
if it's how I don't want to act.
That I can sit back and listen to you talk all day. I do. I will. Yeah, we got to hang out this summer.
Definitely.
I have an old school harmonica player that came out here for our grand opening. He's been on it practicing.
Yep.
He has played with Garth Brooks to everybody.
Oh,
So
wow.
we're gonna set up a large bonfire out here. Cause see, I love having bonfires, but in Washington you had to be real careful. Like I only had big ones when it was raining and cold out and whatnot in the fire pit. Here in Missouri, you can have a good sized fire and shit doesn't burn down. It was always scaring me.
I'm trying to go see the comments because I was up running around. Hey, Mark.
Farmer Chelsea said, check the sleeves. I like rocks.
Thanks all you guys for coming in. David and Mark, all kinds of cool people in here. I didn't see Dave's not here. Greg, that must be your buddy. Joshua White, the marijuana maintenance program. He is another good dude.
Yeah, we love Joshua.
We love Josh. I gotta have him. We gotta have him on here again soon. That would be awesome. Yeah. Hey, you know what, Aaron? I see a bunch of questions in here. I was told to herd stomp my plants by an old timer. So how I learned super cropping was actually I befriended a veteran. I became good friends with a veteran for about 10 years. He always had the fucking sticky. This is back in the day. He always showed up with just this weed that just out of the bag, right? Finally, I earned this gentleman's trust enough to go to his grow. I'm like, you gotta grow. It's like 20 years ago. I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta grow. And I went there. So he had a dumb or what is that for bringing up food up and downstairs?
A dumb waiter.
Yeah,
Dumb waiter.
Yeah.
But it was for him. So we went in. He had two of the biggest fucking pit bulls I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm so glad I was in that house for the right reasons because they were so big. So he heads down. He says, when you hear this ding, then come down the stairs. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But then he dings down and goes down, and in the kitchen comes those two pit bulls, and I'm standing there by myself. I'm like, oh, God. Anyways, I get downstairs. I finally go downstairs, and he's not in one room, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. That's a dark room, and there's plants in there. I didn't mean to just flash them. Come back and walk in, which, that didn't hurt him anything. I go in the other room, and this dude in a wheelchair is literally with a broom handle knocking these 6-foot plants down. He's got 2 rooms, and it's all old HPS lights, bright orange. And he's knocking all these plants down. They're all on. He's got trellising set up and rows on each side of the room. And he's knocking all these plants down. And I'm like, I couldn't even say anything. I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing? Then I get to growing a few years later. I see his plants come up. That room was so full of buds, it was unreal.
Yeah, I just walk through and I snap everybody's head.
Yeah, and that's a little more better. This guy, he was a little brutal with his plants. But outdoors,
I guess if
outdoors,
I had a whole bunch of them, I might just beat them with something.
Especially when it comes faster.
I use
Outdoors.
the shop vac to defoliate. You got a plant with a bunch of dead leaves on the inside of it, just take the shop vac.
Oh yeah, I love the shot back. I have one that goes on my 5-gallon bucket. I'm like, it's great.
Yep.
Oh,
We're
but
really
outdoors, we have this line of plants, and in the early spring, it hadn't been a deer or an elk trail yet. There wasn't one there. I wouldn't have put them plants there, and we did. And this trail they ended up using this cut across through this valley, and they kept stomping this one plant. We can go back up there next week and stand it
That's
back
what
up,
we
put more
play.
props up and everything. And I don't know if it was a buck that was traveling by or whatnot, but I think this plant got knocked down probably like 6 times till we finally put up some T-posts around it because it was such a big plant. We didn't want to lose all that. And that plant outproduced all of its sisters in that whole line when it finally flowered. It was unreal because it got beat up like that. It got stressed out. And, it's like life. You get stressed out and beat up in life, give it some.
Hey, it makes you tougher.
Yeah,
it makes you tougher.
Give it some.
Most of the autos I have, though, are going to
Oh,
bush out themselves. You don't have to worry about knocking the center down because the bottom branches come up to meet it anyway. Somebody asked about how do you do the pH in the bubble bucket. So when the plant is little, it's easy to lift it and check and adjust the pH of the water that's in here. And by the time the plant gets big enough that you can't really lift the lid off a lot, you're going to be watering through the top, and you're going to be giving it a whole gallon a day anyway, probably half a gallon twice a day when it gets to be a big plant. And so it'll be getting freshly pH'd water all day, every day. You won't have to worry about the pH in the bucket.
This is one that's lit up or not.
My pH out of water that we tested, that we drank out of, you know what it comes out the well?
Out of your well, probably 7.5.
8.9 on a
8.9.
regular.
Ooh.
Is that not insane?
Then you should. What are the ppms on your well? They got to be.
Oh, that's even better. See, she's gonna start. Let's
They gotta
talk
be a little
about
high.
this. It's close to $1,000
Yeah.
out the spigot.
Now a good well is going to give you about 200 ppm and a 7.5. But something's in there that's raising your pH. It's probably something like sulfur or.
It is sulfur. That's 90% of it. But the petroleum in there is probably help. I don't know if petroleum. Well, you would think it would lower it.
I don't know what the petroleum would do, but I know the sulfur would raise it.
Yeah. So when I used to fill my 5-gallon buckets here and leave them out overnight just to get ahead of the game, so the next morning I could just come in and water for the house plants out here out front. It looked like I sprayed WD-40 across the 5-gallon buckets.
Wow.
With the color. Yeah, it was insane. And I'm really I was trying to get this darn giveaway up here, and I've used it so many times, and it is literally not showing it to me.
It's StreamYard. If you can search it in your search, StreamYard giveaway.
Yeah. That is what I'm on, isn't it? You seen that?
Go for it again.
We'll try it again.
You should have more tabs at the top on your computer. Open a new tab and look for StreamYard giveaway tool.
Yeah. Which one? That one? That's the search. Search that one? All right. And that's what I did. But see, I've already clicked them. See, they're purple. I'm not understanding why it's doing that. Usually it clicks right to it.
Let me see if it'll give it to me.
During the
Yeah, this is all. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Yeah, this is just showing me how to use StreamYard. I know how to do that.
Oh, definitely that.
Giveaway tool.
It's like not coming up. I don't know why. It's giving me all this other garbage.
Me too. I don't know why it's not coming up.
You see that? You getting all kinds of weird stuff too? I mean,
It says
free listing, all
What
kinds
about
of
where it says live giveaway?
streamer live giveaway.
I got to it, but I had to get to it through, and it's not me. I don't have a live stream, so I can't choose one. I got to it, but I had to get to it by going. I clicked on StreamYard support for the giveaway tool, and I read the little thing, and then I found the little blue link for it and clicked on it there. But it didn't come up in my search either. Something's wrong with it. And it's not at StreamYard.com/giveaway, whatever. It used to say, I thought it used to be /giveaway tool.
It's not at the site. Yeah, I'm looking at all. I've been trying to click them all, but it is not doing it. Well, that's kind of a bummer because we had
What
some
about
beans
that
and a
there?
giveaway to do. Hey, we can play rock, paper, scissors. No, wait, I'm not competing. For
I
the
went
game.
to StreamYard Help Center.
StreamYard Help Center. Okay.
And then look for the giveaway tool. And there's all the explanation on how to use it.
How to's. Must be under this. How to set up the StreamYard audio. No.
Yeah, and then there's a video that says StreamYard how to use it. Under that video, it says here's how to use it.
There it is.
All right, now scroll
Amen.
down on that page until you see what looks like a big YouTube video. And underneath it says here's how to use it.
Go back up to it.
Up where?
It's and then number 3 is it shows the link.
Okay, I see the video now.
Go below the video and there's here's how to use it. And 1, 2, 3. 1 is create broadcast.
Yeah.
3 is the link. You can click on the blue letters on number 3 and you'll get the tool will come up.
Right there.
StreamYard giveaway page. Look at you walking me through it. All right. Hey.
Got
You
it.
rock.
Thank you,
Oh.
Nancy.
You rock. All right.
I've lost everybody. I don't know how to get back.
Oh, no. You want me to drop you and bring you back?
No,
jump up
I
and
just
back?
got to get back on the right screen, and I don't know how to leave this giveaway screen. Here we go. I got you back.
Slappies.
I got
That's
you back,
good.
but I've got no battery, so it's gonna kick me off here before too long.
Oh, no. We better do a Nancy's. Let me see. I'm trying to get it spelled
I
in
can
here.
move the phone. Well, that totally interrupted my dab. I just do that.
Ugh. All right, share screen. Let me see if I can
life
do
is
this.
hard when you can't do a dab. When the thing is hot. All right. You guys are looking at my lamp.
Oh my.
There we are. There's the giveaway tool. Let's see. Did I do it right? I sure hope so.
They're going to do Nancy Jones. Usually in the abstract. Nancy Jones.
No, not stop sharing.
That's all.
What was that? There it is right there. It's up. I think. Add to stage. Go. Ready, set, go. Yeah, there we go. Now we got it up. I hope we didn't lose Nancy.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I just had to move everything so I can plug the phone in.
Mm.
And in the
I'm
process,
sorry.
I somehow lost my lighter. Oh, I see it. I found it.
No, I'm saying usually we do a hashtag, so they don't have to do a hashtag. Just do
Yep, no
On
hashtag this
something. It
time.
was just over there hanging.
Nice. The lighter leashes help only until you lose it.
I usually keep it clipped to something, but I'm not. If I'm out in public, it's clipped to something.
Yes. Man, there were so many messages that, so many questions that we were yik-yakking. Not yik-yakking, but we were driving our own discussion. I apologize to anybody that was asking some questions that I missed.
I think they have to put hashtag. Oh no, there's no hashtag on it. You guys are doing
Nope,
it
not
right.
hashtag this time. I didn't put it in there. I
That's
hope I didn't
okay. That's
have
okay. They're doing it right.
Hopefully I didn't have to put it in there. Yep. I call Nancy on the regular to say, hey, can you help me with this?
Yeah,
She's always
Southern Tart
like,
Mafia put the hashtag. You need to take that out.
no hashtags tonight. Or
They
at least in
support
this
the
one,
habit. Just
it is.
hashtag
Usually it
out.
is sorry, Zach. Yeah, we lost Zach too. I guess I could look over here and I messaged him. Oh, you are very awesome. I opened my phone to a very gratuitous cancer patient that has. Oh, actually, you know what? That's where some of that jar went.
Oh, yeah.
Now I remember. Remember?
Yep. That's
All right.
Yeah.
So, wonderful human and friend and person is enjoying some Nancy's own and
Yeah, she was on here earlier.
and some Fico.
What's that?
And in the Fico, I should say that.
Oh yeah.
Nancy's own's been in the Fico for quite a long time. The double runts auto is dank.
The double runts is true to a runts. It's fruity and chunky and pretty frosty, and it tastes pretty close to the original runts.
It does.
Now, like the Sunberry runts has a strawberry in it, and the Lemon Gorilla runts has a little bit of lemon to it, and there's a Grape Dosey runts with a little bit of grape to it. So depending on what you want brought out of the runts more, which fruity flavor, you could also choose a cross. And I think there's even, is that all of the runts? Yeah, that's all of the runts. A strawberry, a lemon, and a grape. But the double runts is much more like the original runts. It is the original runts.
Definitely fuck cancer. Sorry, Nancy. I had to say it. We just lost Disney, but I don't care. Our heart goes out to you.
Cancer sucks.
It's a gnarly fight. Sucks. It's a gnarly fight.
Yeah, no hashtag, Kevin, and no S.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I was trying to keep up too.
If I get 2 balls in a dab, and I can't even keep a darn big
Man,
lip.
I only had 2 dabs, so I'm still hanging in there.
Nice.
But my phone is so tiny, and now that it's plugged in, I really can't see on it. So I'm trying to monitor the Facebook and the YouTube off the computer, which means jumping back and forth, which is kind of a pain in the butt.
She's multitasking. She's like, Clayton,
Squirrels are
I said I'd come on and smoke a bowl with you. And then we got into ice cubes and marijuana, and now we're on to... I'm sorry.
Now we're learning tech skills. Yes.
Now we're on tech skills.
Like
all
tech
right.
skills,
It's 8:20. We will go to... How long you want to give them, Nancy? How long you want to give them?
Let's give them like 5 minutes.
All right. 8:25.
There's 10 people
We're doing
watching
the drawing.
over on Facebook, so there should be at least 10 entries. Y'all are my people.
I can't.
There's 9.
We're almost there. We're almost there. Everybody's like, "What am I entering? You're entering a contest. That's what it is." And it,
And
you
if
know,
you're
for
on
Nancy,
YouTube, don't forget to go and like it.
yes. Oh, and I
Like
want
it
to tell
and
you,
subscribe.
there was a gentleman that won seeds like a month ago, and he paid. Well, he messaged Nessa, and she didn't realize it was yours, and he paid for shipping. But we refunded that to him, and I don't know if he had. Sorry, I squirreled. It just brought it out in my brain. Um, you know, some of these boxes cost us like $12 to ship, and we only charge everybody like $5. I mean, it's five
Right.
bucks, guys. You get $100 pack of beans, or you get some slap wraps, or you get you get something that's well worth the $5. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
I'm not.
and I recently had the shipping plugin on my website break down on me, so that it's not really working very well. So I've had to switch over to everything is free shipping at the website right now, and that's killing me, literally killing me, because I spend like, I don't know what I spend because I hit the button every day, but it batches it together. I don't know, like
Yes.
maybe weekly or something. And if I had a good weekend, my batch might be $300 in postage that I owe.
Yes, but that is. I had free shipping in there, but it's just they're charging us so much, and I did. We spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars doing free shipping, and we can't. But at least the $5-6.
My packages that I ship are all the same. They're that little bubble wrap envelope, and they have gone up $3 plus in 3 years since I started.
It's unreal. I actually started. I make a living soil. I actually started to. Actually, I'm going to start calling it an inoculated soil, carbon positive soil. I've actually started to send it a little less moist than I would normally do it, just to save
Right.
my green thumbs money.
Yeah,
Same
so
with the
it's a little lighter.
biochar. Yep, same with the biochar. We take it down to a little less moisture content, so it's lighter. Because, geez, shipping is just getting out of hand.
All right, we did pretty good with the likes on YouTube. There's 14 people watching, and we have 12 likes over there, so that's pretty cool.
All right.
What?
That's awesome.
Randy.
Fucking Randy on there. There you go, Randy. Remember, you guys, if you accidentally put a hashtag in there, go back in. Oh, and the other thing, you guys can enter that as many times as you want. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can write it down as many
We're here to
times
win.
as possible. Well, you should definitely try to win a pack, David.
You should.
It's
100%, buddy. All we require is a couple dollars for shipping, and for you to go back on the live and thank your sponsor. Tonight's sponsor for these beans is Nancy's own.
Yep.
So you will go back and thank her after the live here.
And we're not saying what strain because you get a coupon code. You can go over to the website and pick them out. So they don't even have to pay you for shipping.
See? Oh yeah. There's no. Yeah, duh.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
you'll get
saying.
a coupon code
You're
from the website. If
you're
you
one
have
of the
some that
sponsors.
you want to ship out, then that's fine. But if you want me to send the beans out, there won't be any shipping.
No, it can. That's more fun for them to go through your process. Then they're familiar with your website. They know where to order next time.
No,
Yeah.
but if you have
All
something
you have
there-
to do, David, is write Nancy's own in the chat, like you see it on the screen. All one word, no hashtag, and it should add another entry. Right now, there's 10 entries. So if you write it, it should move up to 11.
have seen some of my awesome TikTok family on here, my plant fam over there on TikTok. I know I can't believe I'm even saying that. I've given Ness some Reese shit about TikTok for like, well, I don't know, 5 years now, and she's never even been on TikTok until I actually got a TikTok. Doesn't that stink?
It still stinks.
I've been thinking since you asked me which window is this, and I think this is the window 2.
Yeah, it's the window dose. Is it window dosey too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what this is.
It still has like a real sugary profile to it.
Yeah, it's got big trichomes on it, very
You wanna
large
use that?
trichomes.
The light or no?
Oh, to show the bud. Yeah, we could probably do that. I was looking at something to smoke, and you're like, use the light, and I'm like, well, I don't know if it's gonna get hot enough. Well, that might not work. Maybe, let's see. Oh, that's on the camera. Let's get the bud in front of the camera. That'll help. There we go. I don't know if that helps at all, but it's, trichomes in every different plant are different. This is one of those very large trichome plants. It would have been amazing to make some hash out of, but I ended up smoking and sharing it with patients and friends that are patients.
But it's still frosty.
It's still frosty. That's pretty gnarly. Uh-oh. My battery's running low. We just lost Nancy because her battery was dying.
Where is the charger, sir?
That would be probably in the shop at the desk if you want to grab
Right
it.
there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
We may be able to stay on a little longer if we get plug in. It says you should plug in your device. What it's saying now is starting to be weird. We better do this drawing quite quick. It is 8:28. We are going to do thy drawing. I'm going to go over here. And good luck, everybody. Thanks for all the new viewers. Thanks for sharing it. Thanks for the hearts and the likes and follows. Subscribe to the channel. It helps us get out there a lot more. I got a lot of amazing friends in the cannabis world, and every week we try to bring a new outlook and a new side to Third Eye Thursdays. Maybe you'll find it interesting, maybe you won't, but we appreciate you guys coming out every Thursday and sticking around with us. We've been on like 2.5 hours now. That's awesome. Someday Third Eye will be big enough that YouTube will be like, I'll pay you $1.50 to stay on a little longer. Right. Let's see. We're charging now. Good luck, everybody. Hope everybody got their entry in. Terry Carr, congratulations. Thank you, Wendy, for tuning in. We just lost her to a technical issue. We've been plagued all day by technical issues. But we are smoking some Nancy's Own, if that matters. You know what's cool? To be able to sit in a chair and not hurt. Because we've been working, all day. We're constantly moving. We sit down a handful of times a day for a minute.
And hail came out of nowhere. That was crazy.
You're
The
lucky
chickens
you got
got caught in
everything
the
in.
hailstorm. That was about the
You
funniest
guys
thing
ever
all
seen a
day.
hailstorm in Missouri attack a chicken flock? That was absolutely hilarious, and it was deafening loud all of a sudden. And
We're sitting there, what
they
the
were
hell?
like running into each other, and it was kind of sad but kind of funny. You couldn't help but to laugh. You're like, oh, I'm getting a notch on my belt for this laugh. It's one of those ones you just have to laugh at. Nancy, let's see, is Terry in here? We gotta see. Congrats. Buy 2, get 1 free. Oh, that's awesome. You guys see that? TO15. Buy 2, get 1 free. You guys gotta get your orders in now. You never know what's happening down the street. Don't wait for down the street.
No.
Don't go and grow Uncle George's giant jar full of seeds, because those 9 times out of 10 were not good seeds, and you're going to waste your time on this rock growing Hermes. Don't do that. Trust your grower. Trust your breeder. What's up, Don Juan?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of.
DM for the code. He is on there. I hope it's a he, not a she. I'm pretty sure it's a he. But congratulations, and thank you for tuning in. That's so awesome. We appreciate you, Nancy, for coming in. We had a nice long show. It was good. It's about dinner time. We do have a Slappies.
You want to do a slap
We
rap?
do need a Slappy pack. Let me slide over. Don't just slide away yet. We got one more giveaway, because we're just gonna put all kinds of cool things in this one.
Oh,
Yep, 2 packs of slap wraps. Have you guys ever? Oh, hold on. I'll show you this in a second. I got to get back to where to go.
is someone going to get a 2-ounce concentrate?
There it is. Boy, wouldn't that be crazy? We'll put all kinds of good things in there. It does say put a hashtag. I wonder if I should put the hashtag, maybe, just in case.
Yeah. Well, everything's just.
Everything's dying down. Hashtag Slappies on this one. But you know what? There's probably going to be some Subcool. There's probably going to be some Brothers Grimm in there. So you get wraps for the finishing of the products you may receive.
Oh, man.
Let's see if I did it right. This one has a hashtag, because hashtag Slappies.
Tammy said she
Let's
saves
see.
1 entry per show. I love you, Tammy.
That's for the win. 1 entry per show. She's funny. You funny.
You remember what
Let's get the hashtag in. It took me a second to get that. She's gonna win. If she's the only entry,
I'm gonna tell you what.
that's good one, Tammy.
It took us 8 hours, but we got her. We got you something, Tammy. Something spicy. Some spicy.
Yes. Spicy honey. I can't wait for dinner tonight.
Poor,
Dude, we had biscuits last night. The kids even ran all the way in here to get our honeys.
Did they?
Yes.
That's awesome.
If you like a little spice in your life, hey, you guys, check out our website. You can get all the Gilded Banshees goodies there, from candles to amazing honey. Stay in. No, I don't want to upload anything. I just want to go to the comments.
Yeah, we just came out with holy shit today. Like our 3rd hottest. Man, I'm gonna tell you what.
It puts it on you for a second, especially when you're just waking up.
I'm sorry, Nessa. It made her come out her shoes, and she's like, "Whoa!"
It did, literally.
It goes straight to your forehead. It's a good spice. It sticks for a little bit.
It's good. It is good. I use the Hold My Jalapeno honey on my brats. I put it on the hamburgers. We put it on chicken tenders. We put it on. Don't go get all that crummy sauce.
We did.
Get the
bacon
good
wrapped
stuff, you
chicken
guys.
on the grill.
The bacon wrapped chicken, the steaks. That was on the steaks. The habanero, the hands off my habanero. That was on the steaks. That was amazing. Oh, it was so yummy.
We had it on the.
Good luck, everybody. That's the website up there. You can find everything but the 3rd pepper, the 3rd hot honey, but I'm sure that'll be up by tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
Tammy Jean, we slathered that shit on everything. Everything's.
It even made a trip to Ohio this weekend with Ben, didn't it?
Yeah.
He stopped by the shop.
Yeah, he got everybody hit up, and then I got there and didn't have shit on me. And everybody's like, "Boo! You suck! You know how many people came up and was like, "Hey, bro, Big Hugs, how you doing, man? How's third eye going good? All right. You bring any honey?" I'm like, son of a bitch. You're like the 10th person to ask me that. I've only been here a minute. Oh, it's my mama. Hi, mama. That's my mama.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Hello, mother.
Love you. You guys, if my mom didn't believe in me so long ago, I wouldn't be where I'm at. She's the coolest mom you could have. You have a lot of wooded property, and your sons want to grow petunias, and you got a cool mom. A cool mom whoop your ass too, though. You be getting caught selling doing stupid shit. Don't be doing stupid shit, but growing a plant, calm your ADHD down,
Oh yeah.
your PTSD.
Better than
Love you,
being
mama.
out.
Hopefully, we'll get to see her this summer. What up, Joseph? Sorry we lost you, Zach. We'll bring you back on for another chit chat. I hope you learned some. She always drops some knowledge. We were dropping a little knowledge together. It was good.
Dude, I love her, man. Freaking anytime we go to a show where she's at, I'll try to hit her up for at least a couple of minutes.
What up, Ryan?
She busts out this huge ass pipe she has.
Get your slappies in.
She's got this huge ass pipe, dude. She's like, oh
Nancy?
yeah?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, you want to talk? All right, hold on for a second. First, you're going to hit this. You're like, oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, Nancy will try to put it on you as soon as she gets out the car. She's carrying a pipe half her size.
Yeah, like she started up with the torch first.
Love to see everybody jumping on here from TikTok. That's pretty cool. Appreciate
And
you
then
guys.
Nugs took over the freaking the broadcast of the Irish Fest.
I work all day long. I maybe get a Medicaid once during the day. I do take some FICO every day because that helps me with my inflammation and my back problems. But Third Eye Thursday is the day I get to let loose and just kind of be who I am when I'm off work, when I'm not, when I'm just me.
Yeah.
And we do talk some knowledge. We talk about growing. Yes. I think Don Juan was on here earlier. He's probably still watching me. He's got me up on a big screen somewhere in his house, I'll bet. Thank you, RJ. RJS42.
Yes. Cheers.
That's cool. Tammy Jean, we love you. What time is it? 8:38. We got 2 more minutes for that Slappies. We got 2 more minutes for that Slappies giveaway. Look what we got in there. Look at all this. We got some FYCN genetics we're going to throw in there. Some couch blasters, some dirty couch. We'll have to separate bag these ones. Oh, yeah. I was going to throw this up on there. See if you guys can.
Oh, yeah, the hashtag.
There we go. I'll try to stop shaking. It's hard to do. All right. I hope your phone was able to pick that up. Take a screenshot. Go to slappiesbrand.com. You'll find Slappies. Google them. Slap Nasty ENT. Got some rad concerts coming up. We just went to a rad concert with your boy Dirty, Hitman, Dylan Hanley, Big Buck Beasley. There were so many cool people. Getting to meet the singers and stuff behind stage, with their families and everything. They're just humans, I guess. And they sing some good music. They got a big heart. Yay, Mama. But we've been on for a long time, and I know when these lights start shutting off out here that it's about dinner time. As much as I love the microwave, as much as I would love to sit on with you guys forever, we are going to we're going to do the Slappies drawing, and then we're going to call it a do for this Third Eye Thursday. Remember to go back on here. Thank even if you didn't win, pass on a good word. Say thank you to the sponsors. You know, they love seeing that stuff. Then they know that their product's going to good people's. Nice. We got the slappies in. I can't read. I'm sure we have some entries down there, but I really can't read it. My eyes are horrible. Nice. We're halfway. We're halfway there. Thanks. It's
No,
what?
Does it say 17?
I can't read that, man.
Man, that's too small on the phone. Don't you know you're supposed to clean that out? You're not supposed to just inhale it. It's okay.
That was amazing. We're going to sample
It's
this.
like that. Put your gloves in,
Nancy's
Clayton.
Yummy.
Oh, Ryan said all 3 of his seeds he got popped. Brother's Grim.
Right on, Ryan. What's up, buddy? He's a longtime TO fan,
Thank you, Tim.
carbon
She said-
positive grower,
Jean said 17.
kills it. I'm stoked to see all your progress, buddy. Oh, that's the one I told you about today. I'm gonna finish mixing. I got one tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, we gotta go somewhere. I forgot I was supposed to call somebody. It's already late. That's okay. Hey, we're 2 minutes past the dead mark, you guys. Deadline.
Oh,
Good
no.
It's okay.
Tell everything.
Yes. Mr. Muffin Man. Mr. Nutella. You never tried Nutella. Nutella and spicy honey is the shit.
Man. It's and then like it's for you have your ones for each occasion too. Like that peanut butter?
You're right.
Sir.
We do. We got 17 entries. We're ready to rock. Good luck, everybody. All right, all right, all right. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Think about what I was doing again for a second. Little drum roll.
No one turned on the microwave, so it's not.
Happy to see you too, Mama.
Oh snap!
Joseph
Okay.
Bailey. Congratulations. Look at that. They even do confetti. That's rad. Wonder if we could get it to leaves. Wouldn't that be cool? 5 leaves, mini waves.
Oh,
That would be pretty cool.
at least it was all green.
Shout out to Nancy Wallace for being on tonight. Spit out some wonderful, truthful information for you. A couple little tricks of the trade, some fun things you can do. Get in your group and go, I dumped ice on my plants last night. After you do it and watch
Okay.
them.
I'm gonna tell you what. though,
Some people are smart and they've done some reading and they understand that it's part of Mother Nature's process.
171.
I love getting, I hate arguing, but I really love, I just love talking about
try
what
it.
I've seen.
Try it. What's it gonna hurt you? You know what I mean?
Nothing. I'm ready to drink, throw a bag of ice on there. It's the best $4 you'll spend for that.
I'm telling you.
Congratulations. Are we in here? Yep, I think that was him right
Yes.
there.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Joseph.
All right. You'll want to go to TEO Organics. It'll be my wife's in here. TEO Organics with an X. Don't let spell check change it for you. TEOorganics.com and you'll find the gift away. Fill that out. I think it's like $5 or $6. And make sure you come back on after the show. You guys think, if you got a minute and you think about it, at lunch tomorrow, you're on your break, you're TikToking, jump back over to live. Tell all these amazing sponsors, Fish Shit, FYC and Gardens, Nancy's Own. Tell them thank you. That just means more giveaways next week. If I wasn't so tired, we'd stay up and do some more giveaways. But we love y'all. And I believe Nessa has the 3 winners from the last week. because it was really hard to do anything on the phone last week. It was rough. So there was a lot of people that went back and commented. So go back to last week. Go back to this one. Thank the sponsors. Comment. You get entered and stuff like that. Sometimes our sponsors pick people who've commented. I know there's people on here that have gotten random stuff from our sponsors that I didn't even know they were sending. Or hey, by the way, they sent me these seeds. Or hey, they get, that's what sponsors do. I do that when somebody is above and beyond and believes in your product and posts you out there, tag you. Well, yeah, here's a sample bag. Try it out. Congratulations, you guys.
Did
All the winners tonight.
Brian said, did you know if Glue was an auto or not?
The what?
Exclusive.
Nancy's own?
I'm not sure if it's.
Or am I missing it up here?
They'll say Ryan Snyder. Did you know if Glue was an auto or not?
Glue not originally is not an auto. No. I know it's been crossed a bunch. Well, have a great night, you guys. Don't forget we sell house plants and biochar, and you want to send your mom or your family member or your veteran a cool candle or a cool house plant. I'll tell you, a house plant person, and they get mail, and they open that up, and it's a plant. You just made their naughty list. Their Christmas list. I mean,
Yes.
I didn't mean naughty list. I meant Christmas list. I'm a plant person. When I get cuts, and plants sent to me, and I open it, I absolutely do a jiggy dance. So don't forget teorganics.com. We much appreciate you. Nancy's Own.
We love you guys.
.com. Love you, Brian. Ryan Snyder Gooses was an auto. I believe it's an auto. The candle doesn't glow.
That's all right. We'll fix that for you.
The blacklight candle.
Yeah, you have to use a black light with it.
Oh, you got to put up a black light. You got a black light? Well, I can see these for a couple minutes after I've been in here. So I thought they glue. I told her they glow for a couple minutes. They don't glow forever. I didn't know it had a black light in here. I didn't know I had a black light in here. Well, you can always burn it because it's a cool candle. I'm sure you got a black light around. What am I saying? I know you. You got a black light around. He's got a black light around. You guys are cool people. You'll find a black light. Lloyd's trying to pull it out the last second, but I got a tinkle. My stomach's growling. I love you guys. You're fucking rad. Thanks for growing with the Third Eye Organics.
We'll get you a little black light.
Garden questions. There's still time. You top dress, run the teas all summer.
Spike.
Vegetables, flowers, herbs, medicinal. It doesn't matter. All plants love carbon. And, we got a grow kit where you can purchase a grow kit and do all your stuff all summer long, affordably. Grow your plants and your vegetables. You're going to feed your family organically, or show your family the flowers you grew. But we love you guys. Have a green evening.